Life is weird.
Super weird.
So, what did we decide to do with our fascination for the strange and unusual?
We made a podcast about it. This is Weirdify. Now,
let's get weird. Welcome to Weirdify. I'm Amanda.
I'm Haley.
And I don't really know how to start this one.
I don't either. It's a little awkward. Not for us, but just in general.
Awkward. Okay, I'll start it with this. My dad bought me some crystals.
Oh.
And one of them is this one.
Oh my god!
It's a unicorn tiger's eye. How they do that is just, like, beyond me.
Just the skill that some people have.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Is just phenomenal. This is so cool.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, I like how you're like kind of hiding it so like I didn't see it.
Oh, no, it just won't. It was having a hard time standing, so I leaned it up against the pot.
The pot?
The plant pot. Yeah.
I love it. It's so cute.
He also got me this one.
Okay.
And this is Moonstone.
Moonstone.
And
that's my birthstone.
Like good for new beginnings.
Oh, beautiful.
Right there. Hello, little guy. He got me another one, but I didn't put it in the Weirdifort.
That's okay.
Okay, so I don't know like what to say, so I guess
I don't
we'll just
either.
say it. Awkward.
I mean, the best way we can put it is, life is changing in big ways for both Amanda and myself. And this podcast, although it's like our little baby, it is or has become, especially as in the past, like recently in the past like year or so, give or take, things have really seemed to be kind of speeding up a little bit with our lives and really kind of changing direction pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So it's lost its luster for us and almost become more of a, I don't want to say a burden, but it's just weighing a little bit heavier on us than it has in the past. And I think that it's been like that for a while. And although we love learning about new topics each time, and I love seeing Amanda's face like every week. Yeah. I mean, it just boils down to just the fact that life is changing.
Yeah.
And
priorities are changing.
Yeah.
So we are going to step away for some time, and we're not really sure how long that's going to be. We've had a lot of fun.
We've learned a lot, too.
Absolutely.
Not just with topics, but just everything that goes into a podcast. And not even like a podcast that's like grown exponentially. It's grown and we're thankful for that. But to think about like these podcasts where it's just like they've just exploded. Like I know they bring other people on to like help run it and stuff like that. So that makes sense. But the stuff that goes on behind the scenes and us having full-time jobs and, you know, husbands and friends and family and just other things in our life and crazy schedules. And, you know, Amanda has a new schedule that she's still kind of working through. And so it's gotten to be really difficult. And the stuff that goes on behind the scenes to put out content that we feel proud of the quality and proud of what it is we've put out. Like it takes so much. And
it really does. You guys get this beautiful edited, you know, hour
crisp
or
and clean,
so long, and it's great, and it's just bite-sized, but the research that goes into what we do, and it's a kind of like never ending. Yeah. Because we record, and then depending on like obviously with the schedule, like your schedule changing, it could be, you know, just a couple of days from our recording or the next day that we're like recording something new. And then we have like, you've been editing the most recent ones, and you know, it's just, and editing is a whole nother,
and then we're back to researching, and then it's just becoming something that just kind of lingers in the back of our mind as like, shit, like, I didn't put that post up. I need to research. We're getting together in 2 days. And I think the most important thing for us is that Amanda and I have been friends for like going on 15 years, give or take. And so it's getting to a point now where we're both trying to like separate Weirdify and our friendship.
And it's almost impossible.
Because, you know, I think as of late, we've really tried where it's like, okay, we'll record, you know, in the morning. And then it's like we have the whole day to just like chill and watch movies or go out to lunch or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And so, but there's definitely an element of our friendship that has been kind of, I feel like, put on the back burner. I don't want to say it's lost, because I think you mentioned that when we talked before and you're like, it doesn't seem lost, but it feels lost. And I was like, I wouldn't say that it's lost. I feel like it just kind of was put on the back burner.
Well, it's just every time we get together, we're recording.
Yeah.
And so and not that like we can't get together more.
Yeah.
But my schedule's weird. I'm not home all that much.
Yeah.
And so it's like when I'm home, it's like, okay, when are we going to record another episode? And so it's just time to step back for a little bit. And I'm so glad you started, because that was just so
well
articulated.
I was like, how can I say this? It's like kind of nice. And I don't want it to seem like we're ungrateful and we're
like, but we just, our priorities are changing.
Yeah.
And we want to kind of like reprioritize our friendship and just kind of step away and like, not to sound cheesy, but like re-find each other in a different way than Weirdify, because it is every time we get together, there's something Weirdify related, and that's great, and that's been fine and fun, but it's also taken a toll in other ways, and we've had so much fun up to this point, but we also have always said we want it to stay fun and not feel like a chore
or a job.
And definitely I think with my new schedule, it's harder for that, because we used to have the same 9 to 5, and now we're working with when I'm home, and it's just time to kind of like reevaluate. And, you know, if at some point we're like, hey, we're going to come back, then we'll come back. And, you know, if we just decide that this is where we part ways, then this might just be where we part ways.
Yeah.
We're not sold on like hanging up the hatches yet, but we just need to step away and reprioritize what's going on in our lives. Like she said, a lot is changing for both of us. So it's just time to take this off of our plate.
Yep.
Because even though it's fun, and even though, you know, when we post it, and like right now, right here is always the best part, where we're in the Weirdifort and we're surrounded by crystals and plants and we have our research done and we're laughing and giggling. That's always, of course, the best part. But getting there again and again and again is very time consuming.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'll just call it what it is. We don't make money off of it. It's just purely for our entertainment and like our fun.
Yeah.
And so ultimately, I feel like as of recently, it's taken more than it's given to us.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just time to reevaluate. And we definitely are so grateful for all of the listeners who have tuned in and written in and just have been a part of our fun, because it's been really awesome to hear a lot of awesome feedback over the last couple of years.
It was a really cool learning experience too. It's something that I know we had talked about, but it was, I think, one of the first things in my life where it was something that I had like talked about with a friend or had like mentioned that I wanted to do, and then we actually like took the leap to do it. You know what I mean? And it was something neither of us had ever done. Knew nothing. Completely brand new. Started from the bottom. Didn't we did as much research as we could, or anyone else could, if they want to start a podcast. And it's like, you know, but we've invested in it. And
both financially and time.
Yeah, 100%. And so it just, especially, I think what really solidified it for me was because your schedule is so, I say, up in the air. You know, it's like, it's never a set thing. And so I that's why I tried, like, in the past handful of months to really, like, be like, okay, no, this is going to be Weirdify time. And then the rest of the day, like, is going to be a chunk for, like, just us to, like, regroup and hang out and chat and, like, kind of get back to, like,
absolutely
ground zero. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, And Amanda and I aren't in a bad place. Let me also just clarify that.
It's not like that at all.
Like, we're still fantastic.
It's like we love each other so much that we have to, like, step away from this to just, like prioritize our friendship.
Yeah, just, like, get back to, like, kind of us being authentic. And we're always being authentically ourselves. So I don't want to say, like, back to our authentic selves. But, like, this next chapter of both of our lives is going to take a lot of navigating. And it may mean not seeing each other as much. And the last thing that we want to do is to, like, okay, and, like, schedule and be like, okay, we have to record this time. And it's like, well, if Amanda gets one day here with me, I want to spend it just, like, soaking up our friendship and soaking up our time together and really put, like, I want that, like, quality, you know? And it's just, like, if the quantity is going to lessen, then I need the quality. Yeah. And I think we both probably feel the same.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I just wanted to clarify that, like, you and I are totally fine.
Of course. Yeah.
We're great, but it's just...
And I just feel like, too, I mean, maybe this is just, like, a lot of words, but we just feel like we want to just talk about it with the people who are on the other end of this microphone listening.
Whoever that may be.
So maybe it's just, like, a lot of unnecessary words, but it's not like we feel like we owe you all an explanation, but we just, like, we've been doing this for a minute, and we just want to, like, tell you guys why we're stepping away.
And it's also fairly therapeutic. At least for me it is.
Yeah.
It's, you know, to come together. I even said when we sat down, I was like, it's so weird to not have, like, my phone with my notes on it.
Absolutely.
And it's like, it's already outside of the norm, but I felt like
the lights really don't work.
The fairy lights have gone out the last time we recorded, or they were like going out. Yeah. And so I was like, if there was like a I don't know, a better sign, I can't think of one.
I know. Really.
So it's just it's I think it's going to be really good. We're so grateful. And again, we've learned so much.
Absolutely.
And I've learned so much about, this is going to be super corny, but I've learned so much about you too. Like I've learned,
Same, of course.
Like I've learned how, I don't know, like I always knew that you were very much like, when I have my eye on the prize, or if I want something, I will be attaining it. Like you can't stop me from attaining it. Thanks. And so, no, it's true. And you know, it's like just, again, the amount of work that goes into like researching enough to where you have like
a good
so much,
like,
so much information to make like content. Mm-hmm. It's so much and it's so taxing. And so I learned a lot about you. And it was really cool to see. It was cool to be on this journey with you.
Absolutely.
So
Haley.
I know. So I was like, it's super cheeseball. It's cheesier than the tacos we just had.
I mean, yeah, then those were some cheesy bitches.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I agree too. Like, I knew how much of a perv you were, but now
now the whole world, or our little corner of the internet knows. I'm really not that much of a perv, but I definitely like.
You're not gonna.
I don't know.
No,
I'm not like a perv that like hangs out outside bedroom windows and shit like that you see in movies. But I definitely love. Like my mind has like.
It's always in the gutter.
A vacation home in the gutter. Yeah, 100%.
For sure. Yeah,
but. Yeah, so I guess that is something that you didn't quite... You knew, but you didn't, like, really know.
But the amount of, like, genitalia that has been brought up through your topics has just been great. But no, I agree. And I think, too, it's awesome because, like you were saying, we had no idea how to even do this. We were just like, this could be fun. Mm-hmm. And then we did it.
We did.
We figured it out.
We did. We put stickers places that we don't live, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it got out there.
We did it. I mean, we accomplished what we set out to do as this friendship, partnership in Weirdify, and it's just been great.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful for this journey because it has just been absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, so many laughs.
It's been more, I would say it's been more good than bad.
Oh, absolutely.
But as far as like the
I don't
actual.
even think of any of it as like being bad.
Yeah.
It's just been
it's
like
taxing.
Very time taxing.
Yeah. It's been a little taxing.
Yeah.
Specifically, yes, time. And
exactly.
It just happens.
And like taxing, I think in different ways just on our friendship where like we said, like every time we get together, we're recording.
There's something having to do with it. Yeah.
So,
it's time for a change.
Yes, it is time for a change. And, you know, maybe we'll be back and we don't know when that might be, but we're just stepping away for now. And we are just so thankful for everything that we've gained through this.
Yeah.
And the feedback we've gotten, it's just been awesome. I feel like, and I've said this on so many episodes, but it's opened up a lot of conversation pieces for me with people where they're like, oh, like you're into weird shit? Like, oh, do you know about this? Or
if
like,
we're into weird shit, more people are too.
Yeah.
So it's
absolutely.
just, it's a thing.
I have presents for us from Lauren, from my dad's wife, Lauren.
Oh.
I don't know what they are.
Oh.
But they're the same gift. I'm going to pull them out right now. But she had asked me, like, oh, when are you recording next? And I said, oh, well,
here's the thing.
I said, well, we're going to record, but it's kind of going to be like a farewell for now kind of a thing. And she said, oh, okay, well, like I have a little gift for you girls, because she's been listening to every episode.
Such a sweetheart.
Yeah. So let me pull those out right now.
I'm so excited.
She asked if like we would open them when we were recording. So let me grab them.
I have them hidden.
She has them hidden under some plants, probably.
Again, I have no idea what they are. Here, you can have the sparkly pink
bag. Sparkly pink bag.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Okay. Are we going to do it at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Woo. I can't see it. I don't know what it is. Am I supposed to open the tissue paper?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Lauren! Oh, my God! I didn't think I was going to cry or get emotional. This is so cool. Lauren, that's so sweet. Now we're just crying in the weird. We're essentially crying in a wooden box in your office. Oh, jeez.
I'm dead. Oh my gosh.
Lauren, thank you.
You know you want to. Okay.
Oh my God.
What it is it's
we haven't even said it.
It's an enamel pin that says "Keep It Weird." Is yours purple?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like,
mine's purple.
That is, and I mean, I definitely collect enamel pins, so this is like extra sweet for me.
I love a good enamel pin. I don't collect them like you do, but I definitely appreciate it. And this one, I like things with sentimental value.
Thank you so much, Lauren.
That was so thoughtful. Thank you so much. We
will keep it weird.
We
it's
will.
The only thing we know how to do.
Yeah. It's
maybe amongst other things, but
yeah,
get this out of here.
It's ingrained in. I like the tiny little bags. Oh my God, that was so sweet. And I just rubbed my eye and now it burns because I have taco on my hands.
Oh my God. We were a fucking hot mess.
Oh my God. That was so sweet.
Wow. Thank you so much.
I had to put this somewhere like that I'm not gonna lose it.
I mean, I know.
Oh my God. So cute. I know. I love it.
Oh, that was so thoughtful. So sweet. Thank you so much.
So nice.
Wow.
I like that you didn't open yours first. Thank you for opening it with me on the podcast.
Oh yeah. Well, she said don't open it without Haley.
Yeah.
She said when she was like texting me about it, she was like, you have to promise me you're going to open it with her. And I was like, okay. Like it might actually like cause an aneurysm, but I'll do it.
You did it. You're still here, aneurysm free.
Yep, she made it.
Okay, well, it was well worth it.
Yeah,
it was
absolutely.
Well worth not opening it before I got here.
Thank you so much, Lauren.
Yeah, that was really sweet. Oh my gosh, this is like the perfect little memento.
I know. Oh my God.
It's so cute.
And now we have a unicorn crystal, but he'll just live somewhere else.
That's okay. You'll find a good spot for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how we can top it. Can we top that? That was pretty amazing.
I don't think so.
I don't think we can.
I feel like that's it.
I feel like the fat lady is singing.
Oh my God.
No, not really. She's just like yodeling. I don't know. I really wish I could yodel, but I can't.
It's a quite particular set of skills. Okay, I think it might be time for us to go.
Send help. Oh my God. All right. Well, thank you everyone.
Absolutely.
For everything.
Yes. Thank you for everything.
I'm excited for this next chapter. I hope everyone's next chapter is fantastic.
Indeed. And
yeah.
Until next time.
Yeah. Please, for us, and we will do the same.
For your Weirdify gals.
Yes.
Keep
it weird.